You wake up already behind emails, noise, pressure, and before you had a moment to even breathe, you're already in survival mode. Again, why are you letting this happen to you? But here's the truth. You can't build a legacy if you're in survival mode. Great leaders, they don't start their morning out reacting. They start with intention. Let me show you a simple routine that will help you lead with clarity and live on purpose. Thank you for joining me today for Legacy Leaders Lounge. I'm Miles Threat, and I help ambitious leaders just like you leave a lasting legacy no matter where you're at in your leadership journey. See, if your morning starts in chaos, don't be surprised when your day ends in burnout. We scroll, we rush around, we're always responding, texting, trying to keep up what's going on before we ever know what we need from the day. Does that sound like you? Is that your morning? The result is we're chasing other people's priorities instead of our own. But legacy leaders, we don't wake up and react. We respond with purpose. And you can't lead people with clarity if you start your day with confusion. You have to own your day. But if you want to shift from reacting to responding, you're going to need more than discipline. First, you need a reason. You need a vision. Pulls you out of your bed with purpose every day. Let's talk about why your morning matters so much more than just checking off the boxes. Before you manage your team or your mission, you need to manage your mindset. Your mission and purpose deserves your full presence. And you can't give it that when you're depleted or you're starting off in chaos. See, that morning time, that is where your legacy is built. It's really and truly the one time of day you can control. You have to take control of. The more control of it you have, the more likely you are going to set the pace for your day. And it doesn't matter whether you're leading a business, leading a nonprofit, or leading a corporate team somewhere. This has to be your foundation. And the strongest leaders, they're more centered. And it starts before the sun rises. It starts with them building the foundation of their day in those morning hours before the day starts. So how do you actually build this? What does it look like practically to lead your morning like a legacy-minded leader? And here's a simple, powerful routine legacy leaders use to win the day before the day even begins. It's called the S.O.A.R.S Morning Framework, and its foundation comes from a popular Bible verse in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. It says, "But those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint." Powerful, encouraging Bible verse that you can use to guide your day. Who doesn't want to soar, run and not be weary, walk and not faint as you go after your big dreams and goals? The S.O.A.R.S framework starts out with stillness. You can't hear from God or yourself in all that noise. So you got to start in quiet, stillness, silence. Those first few minutes of your day, give yourself to the stillness, to the silence, to the quiet. Those first 2 to 8 minutes of your day, they're about peace. They're about your presence. They're about your posture. It has nothing to do with your performance. It has nothing to do with taking action at this point. It has nothing to do with activity. It has nothing to do with opening this thing and turning it on and looking at the next text message or wondering what they're asking you to do first thing in the morning. Put it down. Be still. Be quiet. Take time to hear God. Hear yourself. That stillness reminds you that you are not a machine. You are a person with a soul, and you need to feed your soul because you're going to be asked to give. And they're going to take, and you have to take ownership of your soul so that you can take other souls throughout the day and bring those souls with you in your leadership. Next, you got to own the vision. Review your goals. Review your why. Review your purpose. Say your why or purpose out loud to yourself. You keep it in front of you. You're not just trying to survive here. You're trying to build something. You have a big goal and dream that you are going after, and you need to own it. And to own it, you got to keep it in front of you. You got to remind yourself of it, because there are going to be days that you are going to face all kinds of struggles, mountains, chaos, and it's going to come, and you have to own a vision. And this is where your intention begins. This is you setting your intentions that day based on your purpose, your why, your vision. What are you building towards today? Keep it visible. Remind yourself of it, because your vision, your purpose, your why, it will pull discipline forward for you. And it's that discipline that's going to make it happen for you. Next, you need to affirm your identity. identity. Declare, who are you? It's not about what you do, and it's not about who you used to be, but who are you going to be? What kind of leader are you going to be today? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Who do you want to impact? You have to affirm your identity. This is about you getting grounded, speaking life over yourself, reminding yourself how bold you are, how focused you are, how faithful you are, what you're about to give yourself to, how good you are about figuring it out along the way. Because I promise you, there's going to be people and things and chaos around you that's going to be there to beat you down and remind you of every failure you faced along the way and why you shouldn't be where you're at. And you need to remind them, why do you deserve to be there? So send out that reminder. Remind yourself of who you really are. Next, read to grow. That's right. Leaders are readers. And I fully believe that. You don't like to read? I don't get it. But you have to feed your spirit and mind. And the way you do that is you read. You read the Bible. You read a leadership book. You read something that encourages, motivates you, gets you excited about the day and about tackling the hard things, or just helping you put one step in front of the other. Maybe that's all you have to give, but you got it from the Bible. You got it from that leadership book. You got it from that motivational material that you decided to read for yourself. And if you're not a reader, I don't understand you, but there's a lot of stuff you can listen to, but make it intentional. Spend 5 to 10 minutes of the start of your day with that. And if you're stuck on this thing going because whatever it is you're consuming from this thing, it's going to determine your output for that day. So you can read it from here, you can listen to it from here, or you can pick up a good book and feed your mind, feed your soul. Final part of the S.O.A.R.S framework is set priorities. If everything's important, nothing's important. Determine what your top 3 goals are for the day. Those 3 goals are related to that why, that purpose, that vision. And it's not about overloading yourself. It's about defining what are those top 3 wins for today. When I select those top 3 wins, I determine what is my must do, what is the one thing, because life happens. You can prepare, do everything, have it all lined up, and the chaos will hit at times. And if you just accomplish that one must do for that day, you have won your day. But when you set those top 3 priorities, you need to be asking yourself, what's going to move my mission forward today? Those are your top 3 priorities. That one must do is out of those top 3 priorities. And if you get that one must do, you've won the day. If you've got all 3 of them done that day, you are a champion. You should celebrate yourself because you have lived out your mission for that day. You are building that legacy as you do this. And guess what? You don't have to spend hours doing this. You just need to be intentional. You might be able to get it done in 10 to 15 minutes. And it's not a race, but maybe you pulled a late nighter on working on something that you were passionate about and you didn't get all the sleep you needed, but you still start your day this way. And maybe the best you can give it is 10 minutes, but you spend that 10 to 15 minutes so you can soar through your day. And following this S.O.A.R.S framework will shift the atmosphere of your whole day. But what actually changes when you start showing up like this? See, there's a big ripple effect that's happening here. And you can't measure peace, but you can feel its impact in every room you walk into. See, the people around you, your team, they're going to feel it. Your family's going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And I'll tell you a secret here. When you don't do it, they're going to know it as well. I've had that happen to me before. Let's just be honest and authentic. There have been mornings I didn't start this way. And those leaders that I'm leading, they felt it. And they came to talk to me about it. So be aware that you start this, people are going to notice. They're notice when you're soaring and when you're not. Because when you're grounded, you're not going to be easily shaken. You're going to stop brushing and start responding with confidence. You lead your day will lead you. You get to decide. And when you start your day with the S.O.A.R.S framework, you've made the decision. You've decided that you're going to lead your day. This ain't about being perfect. None of us are. Never will be. It's all about progress. Progress over perfection. So let's talk about how you can start small and actually stick with this. So start tomorrow differently. You don't need more time. You just need more intention. Don't need to go buy a fancy journal. No 2 hours of meditation. No 5-hour morning routine that makes you tired before you even start the day. You decide tomorrow I start differently. We talked about affirming affirming your identity. Your new identity is you're starting the day differently tomorrow. The challenge for you, try S.O.A.R.S for 5 days and journal your results and just watch what shifts. You see, your legacy, it isn't built in big moves. It's built in quiet, constant choices. So you got the tools. Now all that's left is for you to use them. And let me give you one more tool to help you go even deeper. You want help designing a morning that fuels your mission? I got you. I have a link in the description below for your free S.O.A.R.S framework. It'll help you get clear on what matters most so that you can align your time, your money, and energy with your purpose. And if you want some more personal interaction, check out the free discovery call where I can help you stop drifting and start designing the legacy that you want to leave behind. I'm Miles Threat. Thank you for joining me for Legacy Leaders Lounge today. Keep showing up, keep building. Legacy lives in you.